Can you hear me now? Now you hear me? Now there's sound? Finally. I don't know. Dayton called and I answered the phone and then I came back to my live and you guys couldn't hear me. I don't understand. That's weird. But what I was going to say before is, Mickey, every time I see you, I want to sing, Mickey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey. I think about it all the time. What's up, Brad? Let me say hi to everyone again. What's up, Mickey and Crystal and Red and Princess and Debbie and Garden Grower and Stacy and Boss Lady. What's up, Boss Lady? And Amanda and Squirrel. Active Shooter, K-Rox. I know K-Rox was the first one here. What's up, Zelda? Hey, Elsa. Hello again. Yeah, I went live because my Patreons were watching some trash. I'm like, oh my God, stop watching that trash. So now I got to go live. But Dayton called. He's like, we're going to be here till like 10. I'm like, what do you expect me to do? Fucking sit outside for an hour? He's like, yeah. Oh, okay. Because I have nothing else better to do. I'm doing good, Garden. Did I turn my car on? What's up, Kimmers? Not me, no trash. Thank you, Debbie. That's what I said. I was like, guys, stop watching. Stop giving her a view. What's up, Stone Gator? I was playing word games. You saved me from myself. That's a good thing. Word games are fun, though. I play them every night online. I mean, on my phone. I always lose. No, I shouldn't say I always lose. I don't always lose, but yeah, trashy trash trash. So I see that everybody jumped on my theory from last night. Hello, Stream Elements bot running. Thank you, Garden Grower. No, Quinny, way worse. The real slug of the slugs. I figured out how to go live to save you guys. But you guys see everyone jumped on my analysis last night? All of a sudden all these channels are coming out with it. I'm like, hello. Said that last night. The one that might be the guy and his girlfriend Xana. The one that it may be the guy. What may be? Oh, you mean the target? Maybe Ethan and Xana? No. Where'd you hear that? I'm being sarcastic for a reason. But is that what came out? I haven't been watching. I was literally making candles all day. Wait till you guys see these Santa candles. Um, isn't it a nice air vent? I thought you'd like it. I can't make my phone higher. I wish I could. How's that? Is it better? The marshmallow head. What marshmallow head? Yep, Kiki, I was saying that the other night. I said that a couple of nights ago that they were missing for like 5 hours and nobody knows where they were, where they go to. People don't just disappear for 5 hours. Let's see, maybe I don't watch the same channels. Last night's chat was great. I'm glad you liked it, Dennis. Yeah, it's harder when I'm not in front of my computer, but we can make it work. And YouTube now has this new feature that I've never seen it on my computer, but I see it on my cell phone, that you can collaborate with someone. Like if you go on a cell phone and you know how like you want to collab with someone, but you can't really do it on a cell phone. Well, now you can. And you can mute them, and so you can actually host now with somebody from a cell phone, which is pretty cool. YouTube's technology is catching up with the times. But I just know I'm very underappreciated. I say stuff, nobody hears it, and then the next day everybody's talking about it. You're a little late. You're about 24 hours too late. I'm glad I'm not the only one that wondered that. Thank you, Laura. I mentioned in chats before, everyone ignored me, so I thought myself, I am just. Now, here's the thing, Mickey. This is the way I pieced it together. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but this is how I pieced it together. If somebody was watching, if somebody was sitting there and they were watching Ethan and Xana go back to the house, they were the targets. And then they see 10 minutes after they're watching, all of a sudden they see these two other girls come in. Well, they had to kill them because these two other chicks came in. So they didn't have a choice but to kill them. That's why I thought maybe he was the target. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. To me, it makes sense that that's how he's the target. Every day is at Groundhog's Day of Laura's live streams from the night before. It does seem that way. I'm telling you guys, the profile is 22 to 35-year-old white male. Possible military throwaway, possible incel. I really, truly believe that. I don't think it's a kid. I don't think it's a freshman. I don't know. I don't know if they live in the area, if they don't live in the area, if it was random, if he knew them. I just say that's the profile. It's not some 45-year-old man, and it's not some 19-year-old drunk kid. I'd say he's tall, probably built, works out. I agree. Hey, Alexis. I think it was maybe premeditated. Some bet the body cam capturing the flashlight going on at the same time. What are the odds? Is there more to this? See, Dennis, see, Mickey, I don't think you were here last night, but I have some theories about that. Between all the numbers together, all the numbers, the 1122, the 1122, the cops, the 3 tickets, the way they wrote out the tickets, I got questions. I even asked my brother today, Bobby, listen to me. Have you ever, you were on the force for over 20 years. You wrote thousands of tickets. Have you ever heard of giving tickets 3 in a row and let each kid go at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning? He said, never happened. Well, it did in Idaho. He's like, well, it sure wouldn't happen in New York. Said, well, it happened in Idaho. I said, I don't get it either. I don't understand. I was like, this cop was like buying time or something. I don't know what, but it really looked like he was biding time. And then you have the flashlights, and then you have the timing, then you have it's just so weird. Yes, I have a brother named Bobby. See, but we don't know that, Janelle. We don't know if it was a light reflecting, if it was a flashlight, if it was a car light. We don't know. Was it a cop? Was it not a cop? I don't, Mickey, that's the thing. I don't know if the cop knows anything, but you have to think of the way he gave the tickets. And we were talking about this last night, and supposedly there was a cop on my live last night. I mean, I've never seen him before, so I can't confirm if he really is or isn't. But the guy wrote tickets. It was 2:40 in the morning. 3 fraternity kids are drunk. They're walking, they're not bothering anybody. The cop wants to give him a ticket, but not only does he give him a ticket, but he writes one, tells him all about it, and then sends him on his way. Now, mind you, the kids were all walking together at one point. They were all caught together. Then he writes the second ticket. He sits back in the car and he writes the second ticket and he writes it all out. And then he goes to the second kid and he explains it to the second kid. And then he tells that kid to get out of there. Then he comes back to his car and he sits down and he writes a third ticket. That is unheard of. There's absolutely no reason that he would do that. You would not write three separate tickets like that. You would write all three tickets at once, go to them, explain to them the tickets, and move on with your life. I don't understand why he did it the way he did it, and no cop I asked seems to understand it either. It just doesn't add up. There's no reason he would do that. And that's why I said I am certainly not saying the cops are involved, but it is very weird. The cop car, the where it was parked. And I remember early on too, there were a lot of people saying that they believed maybe it was a cop that did it. And I was like, yeah, listen to these idiots. No cop did it. But the more I thought about it, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it is a cop that did it. I'm not going to rule it out. I'm not going to say it's definitely not a cop because it's very possible it is a cop. So I just thought it was weird. And then you have, the timing. Why were they on that side of the street and not all the way on the other side of the street?